All right, guys, this is going to be part 3. I hope you guys checked out, but if you're watching this one, you had to have checked out part 1 and 2. If you did, I really appreciate it, guys. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from these videos. I think it's really great. You know, I might do something like this again, but talking about different subjects. If there's any kind of subject you want me to talk about that you feel I can cover well, please comment down below and let me know what it is. I'd love to do it. I love doing this kind of just talking to the camera kind of thing. Really helps me get out my feelings and stuff. So really appreciate it. Here's part 3. Check it out.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love, and that's fine.
All right, guys, here we are. Part 3. Hey, I didn't have to move my fingers around at all. Hitting some major traffic here, guys. All right, so part 3. If you're here, you watch part 1, you watch part 2, I thank you for being here, guys. I really like this. Very natural, very unedited, very raw. Gotten a lot of great feedback from part 1 and part 2, so I really appreciate that. And, you know, I would like to do this again, you know. This has really just been all about me and really just kind of just showing my plan and stuff like that for TRreptiles. I just find that important since you guys are on this journey with me. I just really find that important for you guys to see me and hear me talk and just let you know what the plan is, you know, what projects I want to get into. So we're going to talk about that in this video. But if there's a subject you want me to cover that you feel I can, comment down below. Let me know what it is that you want me to talk about, because I mean, I text people and message people all day. This is all I do is talk about snakes and stuff like that. You know, I don't have any close friends that are into this. You know, I can talk my wife's ear off, but she's not really listening. You know, get me on the phone, call my phone. I'll talk to you for hours. You know, I really will. You know, it's just a really fun subject for me. So let me know. Comment below, guys. So basically, a recap. Part 1 was basically just me talking about my childhood. I was afraid of snakes and how I, you know, got over that fear, how I got into snakes, and, you know, just my love for animals. Part 2 is basically the projects that I'm in and stuff like that, who I bought from, and just kind of a little overview of that. So in part 3, like I said, I want to talk about the projects that I really want to get into, ones that I think are really cool and hot, and maybe even directions I want to go with some projects that I'm in, bringing other projects into it. So just a recap, I'm in 5 projects basically, majority of them being recessive, which is clown pied, dreamsicle, which is lavender albino pied, which is a double recessive, puzzle, and red stripe. So obviously, right off the bat, I definitely want to put recessive in the red stripe. You know, if anyone's following Justin closely, they know that he already is. He's got red stripe het pieds for sale. He has already said that he is definitely hoping to produce a red stripe clown this year, which I can't wait to see. I think that's going to be badass looking. So that's definitely a route I want to go. As far as route I want to take with it, you know, I really just want to just keep the brightness up. You know, I don't want anything to take over the red stripe color and pattern, really. You know, I have a fire yellow belly red stripe, and I think that really complements it really well. And I actually think a lot of the yellow belly complex is really going to complement the red stripe really well. So I think a lot of yellow belly complex, I'm going to go, you know, kind of that route really, you know, with it. You know, definitely fire too. I think fire really does well with it, but you know, pastel really takes over a lot of it. You know, I really don't think I want pastel, you know, in it at all. As far as clown goes, I mean, so many directions with clown. Yeah, I already have spot nose. Definitely want to get leopard in there. Enchi, I have pastel. You know, fire. Oh God, everything. I mean, yellow belly. I don't think you can really go wrong with the clown project with, you know, I think there's still other stuff to definitely put into it. You know, GHI, Orange Dream. Ozzy Boyd is killing it with Orange Dream clowns. I mean, killing it. I mean, he just, you know, is, he's got some amazing shit over there. I mean, that guy is awesome. You know, so I mean, there's not really much to say about clown because, I mean, there's so many directions to go. You know, I mean, you know, you really could do, there's a lot to do, you know, definitely. And that's really great that it's one of the morphs that came in originally, and the fact that there's still a lot to do with it, and, you know, a lot happening with it. Pieds, I want color. I want orange. I am so excited I have an Orange Dream Leopard hat pied. If I could just produce one Orange Dream pied, I'll be completely and utterly satisfied. Even if I actually produce just Orange Dream het pieds, you know, I mean, it's just, Orange Dream really in the recessive stuff is really just killing it right now. It really is. A lot of people are really going for that brightness, and they're right to, because it looks unbelievable. You know, Super Orange Dream and stuff like that. You know, I know that Mandarin, that looks really cool too. I definitely would like to see what that looks like into some recessive stuff. You know, I mean, Pied already has that orange, so with the Pied and Orange Dream, Super Orange Dream, it really is popping. So, you know, with Pied, I really want color. You know, I really want to just, you know, keep the yellows and keep the oranges in it and stuff like that. You know, I like high white. I don't like too much white, but definitely, you know, I like some pattern on there. You know, not too much though. Puzzle, there's a million directions to go. I mean, there's still so much to do with it. There's a lot of projects I'll probably have to make my own head, so that's definitely, puzzle's a really long-term project for me, especially since I'm starting off with hats, 50% hats and a 100% hat. So that's definitely going to be a very, very long-term project. But I obviously would like to see some double recessive stuff with that. See some Pied in it, see some clown in it, lavender albino. You know, I just think there's definitely a lot to do with it. I'm really glad that I'm in that project. I did Red Stripe. What's the other one? Oh, Dreamsicle. I just want to make a Dreamsicle. You know, I think a lot of that color pops really when, you know, you add other stuff into it, such as Yellow Belly and Pastel. I've seen, you know, there's still definitely a good amount to do with it because it's a double recessive project, so it's not very easy. The odds are really stacked against you, but if you hadn't noticed from me saying double recessive, having a double recessive project and talking about a double recessive with puzzle, obviously that's a route I really want to go, do a lot of double recessive stuff. You know, there's a lot of people doing it. LaVance over at Straight Fire Reptiles is killing it with some double recessive stuff. He's even got a bunch of triple hat stuff. I mean, I can't even imagine what that's going to look like, but those are all very, very long-term projects for me. You know, everything really is a long-term project for me. You know, especially the, you know, recessive stuff. You know, I could breed the spot nose head clown girl and get absolutely nothing, you know. So it's just the odds, guys. It depends on what they have for you that day. So you know, but actually go back to clown, I really want to do a lot of double recessive stuff with clown that I forgot to mention. Put hypo in it. You know, hypo clowns are very, very cool. Even my main one of my favorite double recessive projects is the lavender albino clown, the Grail. If anyone ever really heard the story about that, not many out there, to my knowledge. I remember when Pro Exotics made the Grail. It died in their fire, and then I believe there was someone that was called lavenderalbino.com made one, and it died in his house fire. And I know Justin made one. I know Dave Suarez from Indonesia made one, and I think it was a blade lavender albino clown. So cool, orange and a white stripe. Oh, it was lit. That's really at the top of my list. I don't have any lavender albino in my collection yet, but I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get one and put that clown mail to it. I want to talk about that clown male for a minute. I am going to say here, I think 100% he is a Blade clown. He's not just a clown. He is unbelievable. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my clown project video that he's in. I don't want any other visual clown coming in and doing anything with my clown projects except him. I tell you right now, any female clowns I get, I'm keeping, especially if they look relatively like him, because I don't want anything but him making any of my offspring, because I think they are going to look amazing. I am so excited for him. But I'm going to say here now on the record, I'm 100% positive, I've talked to people about it, that he is a Blade clown, which I'm super excited about, to be able to have Blade in my collection as well. So super excited about that. Obviously we will definitely be able to say that it is when he produces some eggs, if we have some Blade clowns and all that, or even Blade head for clown. So, we'll see. But that's very exciting. I got a lot of excitement, with this. A lot of hats to prove out, a lot of things to, figure out that low expression red stripe girl. A lot of people have said, oh, she's not a red stripe. Well, we'll see. When I pop out some super red stripes, we'll see for sure. All the puzzle projects are all 50% hets for the most part. And then, I got that 50% spot nose yellow belly, 50% head clown. To prove her out would be unbelievable. So that's kind of a direction I want to go with the stuff I have. Let me talk quickly, because we're going to run out of time, about projects I want to get into. One, GHI. Gotta have it. I mean, unbelievable over there what Chris at Ball Pythons 101 has done this year with GHI. To hatch out a world's first that was a GHI leopard black pastel. That thing was awesome. So dark, with looked like little figure eights, pattern on them and stuff. It was just super, super cool looking. GHI leopards, GHI yellow bellies, pastel GHI, spot nose GHI, black pastel GHI, blackhead GHI, just amazing looking. I really like color, stuff that pops, but I really like dark stuff too, and that's one of the reasons why I want to get into the GHI, bring black pastel into it, even blackhead into it. I think that would be really, really, really cool. I really like the yellow belly complex. I'm really thinking about the freeway. I know a lot of people are all about the highway, and I don't really think there's anything really wrong with it at all. There are some really nice ones out there. I just really prefer the freeway and the asphalt. I know super asphalts are really up there in price, but I just, I think there's really a lot to do with it. I would love a super asphalt. I think they're really cool looking, but basically, I just think with age, they just look a lot better. There are definitely some highways out there that do look really, really cool as adults, but I just think that freeway just kind of keeps it better. But that's just my opinion, guys. So I really like the yellow belly complex. That's really something that I really want to get into. Is that obviously maybe put some recessive stuff into it. I don't know. That's really a long-term project. I'm pretty far away from getting any asphalt and freeway stuff. Other one is leopard. Love leopard and recessive stuff such as clown and pied, lavender albino. Would love to get it in some puzzle stuff. But I would like to just go the route of just having it just as a regular codon. I saw a leopard butter the other day, and that thing was just amazing looking. Two simple genes, and it just popped so much. So I really would like to do that. When I first started off, I wanted to be all about recessive stuff. I didn't want any codom stuff, but that completely changed. My plan changes a million times over with what it is I want to get into. But those are definitely some projects to look out for stuff I want to get into. One of those projects I mentioned, I'm definitely getting into very soon. A while ago, I have been keeping an eye on this one particular breeding that a friend of mine is doing, and he is expecting eggs from her very soon. So you know, we got to keep an eye out for that unboxing, because it's going to be awesome. So I'm not going to say what it is. You'll just have to stay tuned on this journey with me and see. So we're running out of time, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys have been so awesome. If you've watched part 3, you've watched the other 2 parts. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm in some major traffic here, but you know, that's all good. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I post a video. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook. Really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you. Peace.
Everything I used to dream being real right now.